press the search menu. And if you saw that, I don't think you may have, but I think you may have, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I use Fraps as my screen capture. I use Windows 8. And so far it's great. I recommend upgrading to it strongly if you have the option to pick which OS your computer uses. OS is short for operating system, by the way. Now, wonder how you craft all these? Redpower, control. Disregard this. Ribbon cables. Ribbon cables. Creators to find copper wires. How to make that. Backplanes are made like this. 8K RAM modules are made with these red dope wafers. Monitors are made like this. This lime lumar. Is that your craft lumar? You should have seen. These are blocks of diamond. These are disk drives. They take a blue electric motor. This is the I/O expander. This is the blank floppy disk. You've already seen I make fourth and extended fourth floppy disks, and yeah, that's all I can think of off the top of my head right now. Oh, right. World Gen. Electricity, compatibility, control blocks, lighting blocks, logic, machine blocks, micro blocks, rewiring, remove world-based item, appliances, and still bug, but I do remember finding tungsten. Bugged right now, but Ooh, idea. Look for it in the creative menu. It's not in mod menu. Look at it where it would go otherwise. Look for it. Scroll, none of yours. Maybe they're in decoration by chance. Probably not, but maybe. Headstone. Miscellaneous for chance. No. Materials. Really? No. Nope. Not going to any of these categories. Retiring and logic. Maybe that's misplaced. Hiding. Maybe I can find a microblocks of the ores. Repair machinery. This sort of stuff. Oh, whoops. Forgot to mention liquid pumping. Well, let me get the Buildcraft tank. You can also pump them into large bodies of water. So pump it into a body. What? Why won't it link? Aha! I need to wire them into the bottom. Well, not wire because they're not wires. They're tubes. I mean pipes. the direction I want the liquid sent. I send it in here. Send it over here. 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 And migrate under. There. Now, I take some red alloy and some blue alloy. I want blue alloy, but this thing. This. So I covered one aspect. Last time I covered 2. This time I'm covering 3 aspects. Oh, that's a lot of aspects. So I'm like, who doesn't really have much time on his hands for vids? Now. Connect this type of blue on wire. Of course, when it's connected this, because it's a machine, not a transformer. Another 10K wire. Now I take this and wait a second. Take this. Wire it over here. Take a lever for myself, and yeah. I need a voltmeter. I don't know how it does this, but it can also measure pressure per square inch. And there's 0 psi here, 0 psi over here, 0 for the whole system, and turn it on, and water starts getting pumped ever so slowly into this Buildcraft tank. Don't want anyone getting confused and thinking that's a Redpower tank, because it really isn't. You have to turn it off and back on. Negative pressure over here, positive pressure over here. Wonder what happens if the difference is greater than 100. 100. Now let me cut the pump. Pressure's rebalancing. 0, 0, 0. Good, it's slow enough that water is not going to flow at all. I take my grate, my screwdriver again. Show you how you use stuff to make tanks in Redpower. I'm making kind of industrial craft reinforced glass because it's supposed to be any liquid tank. By the way, you can also pump Buildcraft oil, basically any liquid through it, not just water and lava, as you may expect. Of course, it'd have to pump water and lava, otherwise it, well, of course it'd have to pump water. Either it can pump water, or I'm editing this vid very much, and with most of my vids, I haven't had to even open my editing software. Now let me build this, and almost done with the tank. It's a very basic tank, and yeah. Now I say activate the pumps. Pressure's going to build up. Far it's already enough, and yep, as you can see, the tank's getting filled. can like the idea of having to make physical tanks, but others might not. The mod maker probably really did like that idea because she didn't implement a sort of other tank. Maybe she's waiting for a different API, such as the one that's present now. You used to have to do it this way. Now if I open it up, water's going to spill out everywhere. Of course, it has a chance to first. Of course, once it's this lever, this wire, beep, system off. I'm curious. Can you have multiple grades? For say, if you, for say you wanted faster. Transfer. Well, if you don't want that to happen, be careful, but I think you can. Oh, great. Source blocks everywhere, and let me see about extending this by a block. Oh, it's really quickly filled. A bit quicker than I had expected, if you ask me. I'm still recording! Just making sure everyone else in here knows that I'm recording a vid. And, yeah. Now, what should I do? Now I should look through the stuff to make sure there isn't anything I didn't get to. Oh, right. Ejectors realize there's a lot of really advanced stuffs I'm not going to get into. This is a charging bench to charge your screwdriver. A sonic screwdriver, probably more. Electric engine, as I already mentioned. Fortrons, panels, managers, great. These I'm not getting into because they're too advanced. Igniter. Zero pile. This is what it looks like. I'll show you how to craft it real quick. Solar panels. Relays. Ejectors. Assemblers. Igniters. Shrimp. Now let me just look through the recipes. Well, let me use this so I can. Microbox. Iron. Wiring. Lightings really large. Luma again. Machines, paints, too many. You saw them too. Tools, pretty self-explanatory. Sickles are crafted with stick. Item. I'll get to them. I'll show you a stone sickle. Yep, like that. Tools, now I can turn them off. World. Blocks that generate in the world. Power. World. You've already seen enough. All the world gen that I can think of off the top of my head. Microblocks. Machine parts. Logic. Control. Compatibility. Appliances. You've seen them. Alloys. Oh, forgot to mention brass. Brass is, well, I'll show you. It's about brass blend made with 2 bronze blend. Really? This is used to or brass ingots, which is raised like that, or in an alley furnace. Redpower alloys. Now, especially there aren't any alloys I haven't covered yet. Electricity. I know I've covered this. Battery, voltmeter. Oh right, accelerator, mag tube. Mag tubes are a really fast version of pneumatic tubes. That they only have the standard type. The accelerator is crafted like so, and mag tube like so. Control, you've already seen it all. Wait, what's this? Redpower. Control. Oh, disk drive. Just didn't recognize it. Redpower, control. See everything. See the blue line. You really should know. Box, items, logic, the sync random logic components. I'm not going to get into them. You can look them up on the wiki. The only one I am going to explain is the null cell is fault. And the null cell lets 2 wires cross over each other easily. The basic logic components, all components, bus transceiver, parts, and timed components, as in timer, sequencer, state cell, counter, that sort of stuff. Machine. Measure, switch-on, relay, ejector, assembler, igniter, regulator. Not going to get into it. Machine. Redpower machine. Regulate. I think the regulator entry under machine is bugged. Kinetic generator. What? How do these help transfer items? Detector, filter, transporter, block breaker, deployer. Deployer is a right-click action. Redpower machine. Frames, different types of frame. Covered. Redpower again. Parts, already covered. Pipes. See how that's how you craft pipes. I think we have already shown that, but I forget. Support frames. Aha, bingo. So it wasn't bugged, it was just telling liquid transfer, cover. Oh, whoops. Never told you how to craft grates. Transfer grate. These are crafted like so. Redpower. Machine. Transfer already done. Frames. You know, this. Basically, you know, all the frames, pipes go off. Tubes, you already know all the tubes. These are so miscellaneous items. Nuggets, you can have nuggets of everything. Plans, I already covered. Canvas bags, crafted like so. There are also seed bags. Also seed bags. Power blocks. basically, I think I'm done. Except for one thing. The seed bag. Wrapped like so. Those industrial craft seed bags. And now, I'm not getting into them because this is Redpower, not industrial craft. Now canvas, string, and I think my work here is done. So it is I, Super Octet 33, signing off of my Redpower 2 mod spotlight. And guess what? I also integrated a bit of a Christmas special into it. Wasn't as much as I would like to see. It still is good, and you can hide that, and you can hide all the electronic devices and that sort of stuff, and you may have no idea. So they make it really wide with one wide bars in some places because frames don't get excessively strained and spontaneously snap. Now, I think it is time to, as I already said, end the video. So I guess I'll do that now. It's nice to forget 33. Signing off on my spotlight of Redpower and Christmas special.